Okay, here we are in very good tarot. We're gonna, basically draw a few cards and see where they can fit on the spectrum of very good, and if they're just good or fair. They could be excellent and lead to success, but in the end, the point of this is to show that there's really only good tarot cards. Some of the cards that we think of maybe as being negative tend to resolve to good things, and it all cycles back in on itself. So if something's not good, it will be good. If it's good, it may not be good soon, so be prepared for that. And then you just gotta ride the waves of the very good tarot. Hey, so let's draw some cards. Let's draw 3 cards. That's what we do here. And then we just kind of figure out where they're going to fit. So let's just put this here in the center and see what we can get. Queen of Wands, cool! This is interesting because we've had the Queen of Wands come up in a previous reading, and the Queen of Wands is back, the divine feminine energy. So when cards appear like this, they tend to want to say something a little bit more than what they had previously said. So what we're going to do is keep the card right here at the moment and see what else the Queen of Wands has to say. Hey, Queen of Wands in Very Good Tarot, what do you have to say? Ooh, Cavalier of Cups, neat. This is cool because when you see more court cards, they can start to reflect on the many layers of yourself or represent that there's people involved in the situation that you're in. So in Very Good Tarot, we don't really ask a question that's specific because it's fairly open-ended. And then you can develop your message from that. So this is just a way to kind of peek into the potential energy, but it could be crowded. There's there's 2 people here, right? There's an extreme energy here from the Cavalier of Cups. It's water. It's got some emotions with it, but it's also got an air energy, so there's like a lot of movement happening. It's almost like a storm, which in a way is not unfounded because it's snowing here in Canada, and we're predicting some sort of like storm weather thing happening. So there is that, and we were talking about staying warm with the Queen of Wands energy. So that's interesting here. So let's get another card. Why don't we put this? Let's do that. Let's get that going right there. Get another card. And it's real. This is the only natural position, at least for the moment, until we move things around. We got the Ace of Swords. Cool. Okay. So we got the air energy. It's connecting with like the Cavalier's natural energy, which is like it's air basically, but it suits water energy, which is here in the Queen's natural energy set, which is water. So we've got an interesting mix happening, right? Like I certainly feel that the fact that we're going to have some rocky weather is sort of true. I think the tarot's like, yeah, like it's going to get pretty rough. I think the tarot is saying that right now. But what you want to do is take action to like prepare yourself basically, and then be dedicated to that process of taking action against like the extremes that are going to be happening in terms of weather. I think this is really talking about like what the weather's doing right now. So that's what it feels like to me. So be dedicated in that process of taking correct and sound action. It's got to make sense. And if we mix this up a bit, I think it still feels kind of like the same outside of like where it is your preparations are coming into play, whether it's reactive, like you're reacting to this thing that's happening, or you have sort of already prepared yourself for it. So maybe let's kind of put it back. But this is good either way. I think we've seen some interesting patterns come up. We've got like an air connection, the water connection, and then kind of fire is on its own a bit. So we're the only suit missing is like pentacles, like the earth energy. It's not here at the moment. So we're just dealing with these like very volatile elements with like fire and air, but then like water, which is like this like pervasive energy, and it's very extreme right now. So stay warm out there. Dedicate yourself to that. Just bundle up, stay warm, and I'll see you in the next very good tarot reading.